tell you, he's not just anybody. This man is a six-figure ring earner that comes to us with over 40 years of experience. We're talking about an international trainer that is also one of the Pioneer Region's first members of the ELC, that is Executive Leadership Council. Not to mention, he became the first shareholder in the US of A. And you think he would stop there? Not a man that leads from the front. He is also one of our newest platinum shareholders with Xperts Financial Group. I give to you now someone who is no better than to give you Coach Erik Play of the Day than the man referred to as everybody's coach himself, Mr. Erik Robinson.
Great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning,
great morning, great morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got on that white shirt. My goodness.
Yes, I had to be the snow today. We got a little snow outside. So I said, let me come dressed like the snowman. Woo!
Right.
Yeah. It comes with money. Milk and honey and lots of money. I'm telling you today.
All right.
Get your notepads out because I got something for y'all today. Whew, y'all know I'm going to bring y'all 8. But I'm going to give y'all 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I might give y'all 8. You're going to want all of them. You're going to want all of them. This Money Making Monday. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Lean in. Let me ask y'all a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at follow-up? Put it in the chat. How good are you at follow-up? And how good are you at closing and recruiting? Put it in the chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at follow-up, closing, and recruiting? Scale of 1 to 10. Pick one. Let's stick with follow-up. Scale of 1 to 10. Somebody read me some of the numbers off. On a scale of 1 to 10 means I is that person.
We seeing 5s. We seeing 3s. Saw 4 in there. Somebody's got a 7.
A 7. I get it. I love
it. 8. Oh, a 6. All right.
Whatever number you have, I want you to hold on to that, okay? Whatever number you have, I want you to hold on to it. Because here's the thing. Training, you're going to question it. By the end of this training, you're going to question that number. Not because you're bad at what you do. I want y'all to catch this. Not because you're bad at what you do. It's just the science of human behavior. The science of self-assessment is brutal. The science of self-assessment. Ladies, oh man, who attended that Built Differently. Y'all took the Built Differently DNA scan. You took the Built Differently DNA index. Oh, wait till y'all get your results. Y'all gonna get your results this week. Some of y'all are gonna be like, I should have paid $1,000 for this information.
$10,000.
It's probably $10,000, Tawana. I'm telling y'all, when you, I looked at mine. I was like, oh my gosh. And Dr. Mary smiled. It's like, I've been telling you the whole time. I told you. Now you had to rate yourself, and the assessment gave you a 90-day game plan. Some of y'all, when y'all see your 90-day game plan, and then you add the, what we call it, the tracker parties, your business is going to just go from here to there. Ladies, you're going to explode. I'm telling y'all don't know what's getting ready to happen. The Built Differently DNA scan, the Built Differently DNA assessment. Oh my goodness. We just gave it to a select few. It's coming to the masses, but the masses, y'all will pay for it. Just letting y'all know, okay? And I'm telling you, you're going to want everybody. If I was a leader, I'm going to want everybody on my team to take that assessment and scan and share the information. It's like, it's nothing in the marketplace like it. Nothing in the marketplace like it. So let's just talk about this right here, though. I want to talk about this today. I'm going to give y'all. I gave y'all some of the 8 strategies, 8 gaps, right? 8 behavior gaps. I did that last week. Now I'm going to break down those behavior gaps. I'm going to break down some of those behavior gaps. Today's behavior gap I'm going to break down is the perception gap. It's where you see yourself and then where you're actually producing. There's a natural gap there. There's a study called the Dunning-Kruger trap. The Dunning-Kruger trap. See, I'm going to give y'all stuff by science. You know, I took some of y'all behind the scenes and shared with y'all some of the books and some of the studies. And that's just probably 1/3 of my library in books and studies. I probably have a PhD. I ain't probably. They should just give me an honorary doctor degree. I'm just going to call it. I don't want to be rude to any of the doctors on the line because y'all went to traditional school. I did the same thing, far and above. I just didn't go to school. Y'all with me?
I
I
agree
did
with you,
it.
Coach.
I took the books. I took the studies. I've studied human behavior. I studied psychology of selling. I've been doing this for over 40 years and mastering it and selling and teaching and training individuals as a leader, high-level performer, producer, probably for over 30 years. I've been in the management, high-level sales producing for 30 years. I know what I'm telling y'all. So, based off of science, not feelings. Remember, you got to make this based off of science. But what does the Dunning-Kruger trap says? I had to write this down. It says, the less skilled you are in an area, the more confident you tend to feel. It's not because of stupidity. It's documented. It's a psychological phenomenon that you don't know enough to know what you're missing. In other words, you ever heard somebody saying, you don't know what you don't know? That's the thing. See, when you start new, you start doing things, you don't know what you don't know. Most new agents, they don't know. Are y'all catching me?
Can you repeat the trap?
There's an execution gap. All right? Do a knowledge audit. In your top 3 skills, what do you not know about each one of them? Your top 3 skills, whatever you got. Let's talk about this. Let's just use AOA. Let's say go top 2. Between AOAs and applications, what is it that you don't know about recruiting and what is it you don't know about getting clients? Ask yourself, what is it that you don't know? So number 1 was the Dunning-Kruger trap, okay? Number 2, activity illusion. Ooh. Remind me next time, don't put ice in my coffee. That'll choke you while you're talking. Number 2, being busy is not the same thing as being productive. See, most agents confuse motion with momentum. They're moving, but they're not advancing. You feel like you're on a wheel. Has anybody ever felt that way? Be honest. Have you ever felt like I'm doing something, I'm doing it, I'm showing up to the meetings, I'm doing all this stuff, my mind is racing, but the income ain't showing up? And then guess what you say? I don't know if this is for me or not.
No, we ain't never got there though.
I don't know if this is for me. Or it's a lot, Troy. I hear it all the time. I hear it on this call. You know what? I'm just not sure. Or it could be my upline, my sponsor. I got a young lady on my team. She wrote she's been bashing her sponsor online. Shouldn't do that. Bashing them. Have you ever had a bad upline? And somebody finally said, you know what? I had a bad upline. This guy was drunk, getting high, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I had to make a decision that I'm doing this for me. And him and his wife are in this business, and his personal sponsor left and quit. It was bad. He said, I had a bad sponsor in another company, had a bad sponsor over here. I realized it was on me. And she's like, well, my sponsor. See, momentum gap. Are y'all catching me? The illusion. What's the official term for number 2? The activity illusion. You think because you're doing something that you're doing something. You know, This is why I really tell people to tap in. Because can I park it right here for a second?
Go ahead.
I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and we was talking about this. Like, Eric, I'm looking at the scoreboard, and I see certain nationalities are crushing it. And she's like, well, maybe they just stick together. Maybe they this, maybe they that. I said, well, here's one of the things. It's not necessarily people stick together. And let's be transparent. Has any people say sometimes as African Americans, Black folks, we don't stick together? And I was on a call. They was like, I was on a call with some of my executive directors, and most of them was African American. And it's like, we don't stick together. I'm like, y'all are sitting here on a call. All 7 of y'all are on a call together saying y'all don't stick together. What do you call this Zoom? See, here's the thing. In Mexico, they're telling people to stay in. Americans shut in. Why? Because they just killed one of the drug czars, whatever you want to call it. Somebody, a cartel leader, just killed them. And they're like, man, it's going to be mayhem. Y'all need to stay in. Y'all need to stay in. Don't go in the streets. You're in Puerto Vallarta, some different places. Don't go nowhere. So hold on. The Mexican government killed the Mexican people. They're like, we don't stick together. Other nationalities, hey, you think Microsoft likes Apple? Stephen Jobs is a Caucasian and Bill Gates Caucasian. They button heads. Are y'all with me? Oh, let me go a little deeper. Let's go back to the Civil War, the North against the South. It wasn't the black slaves fight. It was, are y'all catching me? We were still slaves. They was fighting. We didn't have the guns in the arm. Are y'all catching? They're fighting. People have been fighting. Nationalities have been going after each other. Competition is competition. Don't be fooled unless somebody tell you, oh, they don't do this, they don't stick together. But here's the difference. They came to this country for opportunity. See, some was born here, but some people came for opportunity. It ain't about, oh, we're going to stick together. Oh, the black folks don't stick together. The white people don't stick together. This person don't stick together. They came for an opportunity. What did you come to Xperts for? See, when you came to America as a land of the free, home of the brave, the American was built on, think about it, the Revolutionary War. Mm-hmm. It was English fighting English. They wanted their freedom. Are y'all with me? So don't go, oh, we never stick together. Y'all, sometimes it's what is your mission? You could be right beside somebody who's going the same place and you got the wrong concept. You got the wrong thought process. You're thinking about the wrong things. So where I'm going with this. So I had a conversation. I was like, most people don't know what the heck they should be doing. You think you're busy. The activity illusion gap is because you're doing things that you probably don't need to be doing to make money. You think you're doing the things that need you to make money. Why? Because you ain't plugging into the system. You ain't following, running the play. You letting your freedom, well, I can do what I want to do. So you get off the line and you go be free. Here's the difference. Most of y'all ain't old enough, if you was born in the United States, to have to ever have fought for your freedom. You wasn't there during the Civil War. Now, some of y'all may have been in the military and y'all fought overseas. I get that. But majority of y'all on the line, y'all wasn't fighting for the American freedom. Are y'all with me? Mm-hmm. Y'all wasn't there. So the freedom was given and granted. Now you got an opportunity to come to Xperts, to come get in business. Are you here for the opportunity, or are you here just to say I gave it a shot? See, don't come on this call and get the information just to say, I came, I showed up. That's the activity illusion. You think what you're doing, you're fooling yourself, and then it doesn't show up in the activities. Are y'all with me? Y'all catch what I'm saying? It really shows up there. It's, are you doing the things? What do we get paid for? We say it right. What are we getting? AOAs and applications. If you're not tracking it, then you're an illusion. You're fooling yourself. And some of y'all have been fooling yourself for 3, 4, 5 years, and you wonder why you're not where you want to be. Because you're doing the things you think you should be doing. And then you'll say, oh, Eric, I was doing what you told me to do. Ain't nobody tell you to go get a bunch of postcards and mail them out to everybody? Yeah, Eric, I spent money on these stamps. Oh, Eric, man, I bought these leads. I spent $1,000, got all these leads. Okay, when did you say Eric tell you go get $1,000 for leads? Nope, never. I tell you, ask the 5 questions. Do you have life insurance? Just ask it 10 times a day, 10 to win. If you ain't doing 10 to win, then you ain't doing what I told you to do. You're doing it your way. Go for it. Are y'all catching me? Like, don't let that gap slow you down, because that's where it is, y'all. Nobody got it out for you. Maybe they do, but guess what? You got it better. You got to come for an opportunity to do something for your family. Put that why in front of you and go get it. I'm talking to myself. Can't make no excuses. Oh, my team ain't doing this. Oh, my team ain't doing this. Go get a new team. Eric, my plate is full. Take something off or get a bigger plate. Period. They don't cost that much. They on sale at Costco's, BJ's. You can go get a bigger plate. Heck, you can go to the Goodwill and get a plate for $1. Go get a jumbo plate. Back with you. Are y'all with me? Stop. Oh, my plate is full. Your plate is full, but your bank is empty. That don't add up. What
Wow.
you ain't got dollar bills on it.
Fact.
Empty bank plate. It just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. And if it don't make sense, it typically don't make what?
Dollars.
So, number 3, feedback avoidance. Number 3 is feedback avoidance. Woo, this goes perfect. You're not getting better because you're not getting honest feedback. Most agents only want to hear from people that like them. See, there's a thing. Don't get out of here. I'm sorry. We buy from people that we know, like, and trust. So think about it. That's who people buy from. They buy from people they know, like, and trust. They can't buy from you, they don't know you. They don't got to know you personally, but they got to know what you offer. They got to know your products and services. And typically, they got to trust you if they want to spend money. And typically, they got to like you to some degree, right? We want to get feedback from people that we know, like, and trust, but the like part, if they telling us something we don't like, now guess what we don't do? We don't like them. And we don't want to hear from them. So we get mad and pack up our ball and pack up our tent and go someplace else. We go sit in the corner. Why? Because they told us the truth. Eric, my friends and family don't support me. Why? Because they telling you suck? They're probably right. You suck at what you do. What do you say? Just buy from it, buy. They don't buy from me. Have you even followed up? Do you got them on a tracking system? Are you sending them constant messages? They're human beings. They still need to be touched 6 to 8 times before they make us say a yes. Are you talking to your brothers, your sisters, your aunts and uncle? Are you following up them consistently, giving them 8 times to say no? Or you say, hey, y'all, I sell life insurance. They say, okay, good. And you say, see, told you they didn't want to buy from me. I knew it. You're perpetuating a freaking lie. They're saying you suck. You didn't follow up. Well, they bought from Billy Bob because Billy Bob called him 5 times. You didn't. He bought from Billy Bob. He know I sell life insurance. Yeah, Billy Bob is selling life insurance. You just say you sell life insurance because you ain't selling to nobody. Let's be honest. Most of the people I see complaining ain't producing. Ooh. Backing up on you. Watch out, Sonny. Backing up on you. He rolled coming down your road. Most of the people complaining aren't producing. Just telling you what it is. And most of the people who producing don't want to be around the complainers. I get people all the time say, Eric, well, who's producing? Where are your producers at? Who's producing? I'm like, man, they didn't just give me this ring for fun. I got a whole rack of people producing. You just ain't producing. Why? Where your producers at? They don't want to be around you complaining. So I got to have a separate producers group. They come talk to me individually. Like, Eric, yo, this, I need this, this, this. All right, see you later. Bye. Click. Eric, bye, 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 boom. Gotta go. Bye. Click. Yo, let's start producing and make this the place to be. So then, are y'all catching that? Mm-hmm. Let's raise the floor. Let's raise the floor. Let's raise the floor so people want to produce. And how do you get to the point you want to produce? You gotta listen to you gotta be honest with the feedback. You gotta want the feedback. This is what I love about the Built Differently assessed index y'all gonna get. It ain't come from Eric. It's a scientifically put together assessment that gives you a 90-day plan based off of you individually. It's tailored to you, customize. You customize your own plan, didn't even know it. Why? Because we gave y'all that 70 question assessment. We gave y'all the 30 question scan. We gave y'all the scan, the DNA scan. Then we gave y'all the DNA index. And then we put it all together and we use science and backed by what I know to be true. And it's some of the things. And it take non-discriminatory. Didn't care about whether you knew me, not like me, you like me, I don't like you. Now the question is, once we give it to you, are you going to do something with it? Type in yes if you plan on doing something with it when you get it. I just want to see, because some of y'all online, y'all going to get it this week. D. Freeman, Marcella, you're going to get it. 𝗖cie, you're going to get it. Gertie D's, you're going to get it. Tawana, you're going to get it. The Sacred Plug, you're going to get it. Let me see some of the ladies. Carolyn, you're going to get it. Lori, you're going to get it. Susan, you're going to get it. Donna, you're going to get it. Donna, you need to take the DNA scan. So Donna, reach out to Dr. Mary because you need to take the first part. Breda, you're going to get it.
I did it already.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Awesome. So I need to make sure y'all going to apply it. Here's the thing. We're going to help y'all because I know most of y'all are going to lie to yourselves. So we're going to help make sure y'all apply it. Are y'all catching that? We're going to give y'all a chance to stay collective and work together to achieve the goal. Man, you talking about Charlie's Angels? Watch what's getting ready to happen. This Built Differently. Y'all gonna be like, they like, did she just brush her shoulders on me? Yeah, because I'm built differently. Wasn't you just, I'm struggling yesterday? That was yesterday. Today's price ain't yesterday's price. Happens like that. I'm telling y'all, success can happen like that. Success happens when you change your mindset for success. Are y'all with me? It's a choice. You just got to believe the choice. Number 4. This is the last I'm going to give y'all. Comparison distortion. Number 4 is comparison distortion. Meaning, you're measuring yourself against the wrong people. Here's the thing. If you compare yourself to the bottom of the leaderboard, you're going to always feel like a champion. And if you compare yourself to the top, you're going to always find yourself feeling like a target. If you compare yourself to the bottom, you feel like a champion. But if you compare yourself to the top, you're going to always find a target. See, here's the thing. Agents who want to be in the top 20% of their team locally, then you got some agents who want to be in the top 20% of their team nationally. Here's what I'm going to give y'all. Find somebody that's at a level you want to reach and study their numbers and make that your benchmark. Make that your benchmark. Raise your ceiling to find somebody that you say, that's where I want to be in the next 12 months, and go at and study their numbers. You should know their numbers. I had a young lady say, Eric, how did you learn so much? I think she might be on the line. Am I telling the truth, Geraldine? Did you ask me that question? Was that you? She might be, maybe.
Yes, could have been.
You asked me that question, right, Geraldine?
Could have been.
Yes, I did. Did you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. So that was your, I want to make sure, I was talking to so many people this weekend, but you asked me that question, Eric, how did you learn so much, right?
Yes.
She, Eric, how did you know so much about these companies, about this business? I said, see, I came to this company, I knew nothing. I had zero experience, but I knew there was nobody in the US here to train me locally or in the whole country. Nobody could teach me how to get a client. So I had to go study. I started studying. I studied Primerica. I know Primerica better than their agents. I started studying WFG. I know WFG better than their agents. I even got their book right here on my desk. Why? Boom. Because I studied the competition. I said, that's where I want to be. They're the biggest. I want to go after them. I studied PHP. I studied Patrick Bet-David. I was following what did he do? How did he build this team so big? I watched all his videos, all his YouTube. Not to say I want to go join his company. I watched this for strategy, say, how are they doing it? I studied people in the direct sales industry. I studied Holton Bugs. I got coaches and mentors. I'm watching they're in another product. I'm like, what are they doing to make it big? Because I wanted to get to that $1 million level. So I'm studying $1 million earners. I'm studying Jamie. I'm studying Darren. I'm watching the numbers. They was making fun at me. Man, y'all don't know what y'all doing. All right, I'm studying them. I'm studying them. See, some of y'all study and go like, oh, how come they do that over there? How come our color's green and they got blue? You know, the blue is better than the green. You know, people did that. Y'all studying for the wrong things. I'm studying to figure out how do I get better? And then I'm listening to my coach. Darren says, do this, I do this. No problem. Myron Natasha said, do this, I do this, no problem. Aurelia said, do this, I do this, no problem. Aurelia said, Eric, we now got a license. You need to get a policy. Bam, done, son. What day can you want to write me a policy? He said, Eric, you already know what to do. All right, Relly, write my policy. It wasn't, how come I'm going to get paid on, should I write my own? Relly, write my policy right now. You write my policy, and Ray Fenster was one of my agents. I said, Ray, I need you to write. Relly wrote Mary's, and Ray wrote mine. Ray wrote Mary's policy. So one of my first agents who was licensed, I had him write Dr. Mary's policy. And we was licensed. I just said, let me try to write my own deal. Because my coach told me what to do, and I just did it. Myron Thompson said, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we run to executive director. We was executive directors qualified by July. We signed up in January, and Xperts wasn't even able to even do the first deal until April. So really from April, May, June, July, in 3 months, July we was qualified. But in 4 months, we had qualified with the income, everything we needed to be executive directors. From zero, from scratch, and with nobody who could help me do field trainings and all that kind of stuff. And we had to get licensed, and they didn't even know who the pre-licensed clients was. We had to put it all together ourselves. Figure it out. I'm not saying that to brag to you. I'm saying that to say I had a target. Some of your target is too low. And I'm not saying you got to go to the top person on the leaderboard. Well, I'm going to be like that guy who recruited 200 people in a month. Okay, you only recruited 2 last month. Well, find somewhere between the 200 guy, because the 200 guy probably has a big gap between him and number 2 might be like at 50. So you don't need to be number 1. Number 2 is at 50. Number 3 might be at 30. Number 4 might be at 20. Maybe go after that number 4 spot. That's what I did. I had a nemesis. For the first couple of years, he knocked machine gun. He was the number 1 recruiter. And I said, man, we're going after that number 1 recruiter, because that was a spot I knew I could get. And we was neck and neck. We beat him. Next year, neck and neck. We beat him. Then there was another guy came in, and he was trying to run. So, oh, he's going to try to be having more recruits than we did. And we beat him. Life happened, and we got our butt kicked the next 2 years. We still end up in the top 10. But this year, they think they got something. I don't care where they are. We're going back for number 1. Why? Because we got a team of champions who ain't going to be stopped. I believe in y'all more than some of y'all believe in yourselves. It ain't a fluke you got to recruit.
Yes.
Y'all hearing that? It ain't a fluke. Don't like, oh, I got somebody. What did you expect to do? What did you set out to do? Eric, I got a client you don't understand. Woo, I finally got one. What was you expecting to do? This is who you are. This is what we do. You are built differently. You're ready for this, built for this. Change your perception. By tomorrow, I'm going to ask some of y'all, by tonight on the team huddle, who are you going after? Who are you going after from recruiting? Who are you AOAs? Who are you going after for applications? Who's writing the number of deals you want to write? Don't start low and hitting the bar low. Y'all got to go after a freaking target. Back to you, Troy.
Man, Man, oh man, oh man, that's bringing the heat. Oh, that ball. I got it. Thank you, sir. Woo, you just got served. A master class by one of the best in the business. I'm here to tell you, I don't know what y'all got out of it, but it's some heavy stuff that was laid down this morning. You in the right place at the right time, and there's no cliche that the hitters and the winners, the big hitters and winners come here, and you just got it. With that being said, thank you, Coach Erik. Everybody's coach. He did just what he always does. Give you a Coach Erik's play of the day. So now let's see who got something from it. It's time for us to transition to what we call the Annie Willie inspired recap relay of the day. And this is where you get to share in 1 minute, just 1 minute. One of those four topics that you just got served with, right? So with that being said, let's go get this show on the road. We're going to start this race with none other than that speedster, that one that knows how to educate folks on how to get from point A to point B with the quickness. If you get the education she's dropping, I'm here to tell you, none other than Dr. 𝗍𝗿 𝗍𝗍.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Activity illusion. Yes. Doing all of that and saying nothing. That, yes. I have to be intentional. I have to track. I have to look at somebody and follow them and track what they do so I can see what I'm doing. Being real with my activities. Are they money-making activities? Are they focused? That's what I want to do. And Erik, like you said, we have to focus and know we have to sell as well as recruit. But I know bringing the recruits will give you internal consumption. So let's go, let's do it, let's be intentional and do the actual activities. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. 𝗍𝗿 𝗍𝗍, for that phenomenal start to this recap relay. She came out the block smoking. We talking about avoiding activity illusion. She came out the blocks hitting it. And we're going to take that baton now that she's brought it into the zone and pass it on to another lady that's going to put a spark to this whole race right here. We're talking about LaShonda Durden, the sacred plug. Coach, go.
Thank you, Troy. So for me, it was activity illusion also. The part about how we play these games in our own mind, and Coach told us, if it's not working, get a bigger plate or get a different team. Y'all, we got options. We are not in a box here. We can do what we want within the law in this business. So run the play. If it's not working for you, flip over the table and set a new table. Let's go.
That's it. You see what I'm talking about? When you talk about getting a spark, that means when electricity hits you, it's like, shake them up, shake you up right there. All right. Thank you. And now we get to move it on. We're going to take that baton from you with the quickness and give it to the Griot Leo. Let's roar with it.
Coach, what is the definition of the Dunning-Kruger trap?
Give me 1 second. I'm pull it up for you. I had to go out and write that one down. That is the less skilled you are in an area, the more confident you tend to feel.
Okay.
It's a psychology phenomenon. You don't know enough to know what you're missing. Basically, you don't know what you don't know.
Gotcha. Thank you. Now, couple of quotes. I highlighted it. The pink highlighter here. If it don't make sense, it don't make money. Success happens when you change your mindset about success. Now that number 3, the feedback avoidance, I was definitely one of them people. The ones that love me tell me the truth, and I was not ready to listen. But now I tell them, if I say whatever, that means I hear you. I receive it. And I let it sink into my spirit. I got to do something a little bit different. So thank you, Coach. This was good.
That's what I'm talking about. Just roar with it. Thank you for bringing it into the zone. And yeah, that's 3 legs, 3 legs. Do we need a 4th leg? Do we need a 4th leg? Okay. And I'm surprised this joker ain't running, but you know how the team captain will do. Sometimes he don't see somebody want to participate. He just throw him in the race. Come on, money.
Yeah,
4 legs to a race,
gonna
man.
kick.
You
I
gonna
was
be
gonna kick.
single leg.
I was gonna kick back today, baby, because I'm getting my thoughts together. But this all he said today, oddly, I heard this a number of times. That's what I was thinking. But he went to a little bit deeper to a touch this time. So I understand. But this the one thing that I did pick up. The work let me make it right. I will make my words right.
Mm-hmm.
The work you do, get the rewards you earn. The work that you do, get the rewards that you earn. Because it's not about it's sometimes what you're talking to is not faking.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pretending that you're doing something, but actually really getting done the things that you're gonna say you're gonna do, and don't be the lip profession. And actually do what you're doing. I say don't talk about it, be about it. That's what I would get from the whole thing he was talking about, and getting the understanding from. That's what he say. But I can dig it. I can dig it.
You dig it? I can dig it. I can dig it, money. Thank you for bringing it across the line with the chest out right there. And we're going to take you to the victory circle and then let you know that you get the trophy of the day because Coach Erik told you, it ain't no fluke. You got to recruit. That's the trophy right there. Got it, baby. You ain't no fluke. You got to recruit. All right. With that being said, folks, we are now with transitioning out of here. This is where we come to the end of our show and we get a chance to say, throw it back at LaShawn the Dirt and the Sacred Plug to say thank you for getting us started right. Yes, thank you for getting us started right. And for each and every one of you that are on the line that participated this morning, that took the time to come out to grow your business. All right. And then we cannot say that we got anything to take away if we didn't give it back to everybody's coach. They're giving us the play of the day. That is Coach Erik Robinson for doing what you do. And now you got what you had to do for you. All right. And each and every one of you, once again, for running with me in our recap relay. And that being said, you got the nuggets that you need, so let me just ask the question. What's next?
Drill it till you kill
Till
it.
you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. You got it, folks. Well, that does it for me. I'm Troy Gandy, your index of voice of inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Erik, back to you.
Woo! Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Troy.
All right, Miss Rita.
I read her voice, love it. Continue to pray for everybody, all for those who pray. Just we've got loved ones out there. You never know what could happen. I know at Xperts they just had a young lady who just cost over $250,000, single mom, in Canada, and she just passed away.
Oh, wow.
So just always appreciate life, appreciate what you do. And I get it. This is only one small part of your life, your business, right? I get it. You got other things in life. But there's a saying, how you do anything is how you do everything, right? So let's do this big and do it big enough so when one day the good Lord calls us home and you're no longer here, your business still keeps going, still keeps generating. Are y'all with me? This is a legacy opportunity. But the legacy you leave is only going to be what you put in. and make sure you put in the right effort, because y'all are working hard, and that's what gets me. I see the sweat coming off. I mean, you're working, you're mental, but maybe the activities is not just the right activities. So, Tawana, I was that person. I have a problem. The feedback. I'm not the best good feedbacker, and sometimes that's a performance gap, right? And that's what my survey said. My index said, Eric, your feedback, you're here, but you're leaving easily. And it told me, it said you're leaving $80,000 to $90,000 a year easily, just by accountability, just by your feedback. I'm like, man, I need that. And you know, my wife saw that. She's like, hold on, you leaving that much, Joker? Right? She wasn't having it. So I'm telling y'all, when y'all get y'all DNA assessments back, you get we call it the Built Differently DNA prescription. When you get your prescription back, apply it. When you get your prescription back, use it. I'm gonna take a quick survey real quick, because a lot of y'all we did this for the women, and it really magnified and changed into something more than just for women. At least the class is going to be women, but the index, still not sure if I'm going to let the fellas or any people that come to the class get it. We're just not sure about that. But type in yes if you would like to. It might be a slight call, just not the class, just having that index. If that's something you would love, having that actual detailed report. It's like a 10-page report on exactly where you are, where you sit in all your gaps in areas of leadership, execution. Producer, you already gonna get it, so you already got it. Leadership. Oh, did you? No, maybe you didn't. You weren't there. Leadership, execution, skill set, mindset, and risk tolerance. So those are the 4 areas: leadership, skill set, mindset, risk tolerant, and there's 5. I forgot the other one. But it measures you in all of those areas and gives you a 90-day game plan tailored to this industry, tailored to this. So just want to see who said yes. It'll probably be a slight cost, won't be a lot. We're going to make sure the cost is probably going to be in the hundreds of dollars for moving forward. But right now, as we just kind of massaging some of the final output, the looks and the design until we get it, the information is going to still is right. So, all right, just wanted to give Dr. Mary, just want to give her an idea. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so a lot of the ladies. So any guys, it was open to guys too. I'm asking the guys too as well. Any guys would want that information. But see, that's why I said the women, because the women, y'all just, I know the women, like, we always trying to improve. The guys, they be like, man, I'm good, son. I been there, done that. You don't know what I know. So anyway, cool. I just want to get a feedback. Not saying you will. I got to go talk to Dr. Mary about that. But just wanted to get that feedback. So my final announcements. Tonight, Team Huddle. We're getting ready for March Madness, baby. 𝗍𝗿, I'll reach out to me if your team want to participate, because it's going to be fun. March Madness, it's going to be on. It's competition. So y'all want to put a team together, Dr. Teresa? It's 5 players. You can't participate. They just can't be executive directors. But you got 5 players, 5 or more. It's teams of 5, and it grows. So if y'all want to participate, come on with it. We always ask Mr. 𝗍𝗿 to offer the opportunity. So if y'all want to put a team together, just let me know, and we got you. You can be a part of it, because it's going to be competition. So tonight, 7 p.m., Team Huddle. Make sure y'all there. Tell everybody, let's go, let's grow. March Madness. When we do March Madness, we set records. We have set records every year, every year, person, company, and team-wise, and individual-wise. And the last 2 March Madness, we produced 2 executive directors. The March Madness before that, we produced another executive director. So EDs come out of March Madness. I'm just telling y'all, EDs come out of March Madness. Documented, proven. So with that being said, I got a question for y'all. Who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Everybody gets a green sheet.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.